Halcín. ¿Dónde estaba Halcín? Acá. Acá. Halcín. Minthara. ¿Dónde está Halcín? Creo que estaba acá arriba. Sí, allá arriba. ¿O no? Sí, ahí está. ¿Qué haces aquí tan solo?
Thaniel is resting, but it's no easy slumber. I discovered what's wrong with him. The shadows rendered him in two when they bore him away to the Shadowfell. Half of his essence remained here, amidst the curse. What stayed behind would have been the strongest part of him. But after all these years left in the darkness, corruption must have taken hold.
Can it be undone?
Perhaps. If we can find Thaniel's lost half and make him whole again. Only the missing half may not come willingly. The curse will have sunk its tendrils deep, twisting Thaniel's essence into something else.
I met the shadow child named Oliver, resembling Thaniel, but he's dead now.
Perhaps not. If he truly is a part of Thaniel, then he is beyond life and death. More likely he's just hiding. We should return to where you saw him. And I truly mean we, if you wish. Every moment counts, and I've asked much of you already without being at your side.
Let's see what I can do. No promises.
Let me help you then. Every moment counts, and I've asked much of you already without being at your side. If you want me, I'm yours. Against the curse, against the absolute. Anything. Just say the word.
The word. Join me.
There is no room for me, I'm afraid. Perhaps dismiss another, then I can join you.
Take Shadow Heart's place. A ver, wait. Sí, take Shadow Heart's place.
I'm with you.
Whoa. It's gonna take a while. Ok. Ahora sí. ¿Estamos listos? Halcín. Halcín. Ahí sí. Pensé que no me estaba siguiendo. Me pasó la otra vez con la Minthara, que no me seguía. Después me pasó también con la Yajira, que no me seguía. Malos momentos fueron esos.
No! Go away!
A slippery little bugger, isn't he? He'll be looking for somewhere safe, somewhere where the shadows are nice and strong.
Indeed he will. Are we all ready? Are we ready? Here we go. Por lo menos partimos con la pelea al tiro. Ah.
Nothing important is ever easy.
De nuevo se me olvidó hacer el short rest. Halsey.
Want to play? Let me show you my favorite toy.
Damn it. No. No, ¿de nuevo? Ouch. Carla que está durmiendo. Sí, te lo veo. No. Damn it. ¿Qué? ¿Halsin?
The scent of blood is in the air.
Carla?
This is gonna feel good.
Oak Father, shield your servant.
Why couldn't you just leave me alone? Why can't I just stay here playing? I had everything I've ever wanted, right here! And you've ruined it. I'm not leaving. You can't make me.
Be
What's
gentle.
me?
He's much more than a child. But he doesn't truly know that.
Talk to him, Halsin. You know what needs to be said better than anyone.
Shall be done. Oliver, nobody is making you leave. This is your home. But it is dark, empty, lonely. I don't want you to be alone. I want you to be with Thaniel.
Why should I go back to him? He abandoned me.
No, you were stolen from each other. Neither of you are to blame. And I know your pain. I truly do. Thaniel was my friend also. I played with him, grew up while he stayed the same. He made me who I am today. And then he was ripped away from me. Same as for you. But you need not be alone any longer. You need not invent friends. Thaniel is back. He is waiting for you.
Fine. I'll do it. It might be nice to be with him again. Bye. And thank you for playing with me.
It's done, at last. Soon the land will be unshrouded. We should return to Thaniel when we can. Shall we continue?
Let's move.
Ay, sorry, Astarion. Siempre te dejo letárgico. Okay. Let's go back. Vamos a hablar con Halsin. Halsin está acá arriba, ¿cierto?
Oak Father preserve you.
Damn. Pensé que me iba a hablar de Thaniel. Pero bueno. Ok, de vuelta en el campamento. Hicimos muchas cosas hoy, así que es hora de dormir. ¿Alguien? No, nadie quiere hablar,
Halsin's proved himself a fine ally already. He'll be useful in battle, if those tree trunk arms are an indication.
I don't know. Se ve fuerte, pero tiene fuerza 8 nomás. El músculo de gimnasio ese.
Halsin is such a delight.
¿Eh?
Woe to the cultist who tangles with that thick hunk of an elf.
What's wrong with you people?
Halsin is one hench elf. I'm impressed. And glad he's on our side.
These lands may not be under the thrall of Lady Shah for much longer. No matter. She wishes for Ketheric Thorn to be punished. Her darkness was a blessing offered before he betrayed her. She can redirect her powers elsewhere once he is cast down.
No va a decir nada sobre Halsey, ya que todos están opinando sobre él.
I think I'll enjoy traveling with Halsin. Not for his wit or wisdom. He'll just make an excellent shield if we're attacked.
Fine. Voy a subir.
I want to thank you.
For being so wonderful in bed.
For what you said. Whilst I was in front of that vile drow. I spent 200 years using my body to lure pretty things back for my master. What I wanted, how I felt about what I was doing, it never mattered. You could have asked me to do the same. To throw myself at her. What I wanted, be damned. But you didn't. And I'm grateful.
I was hoping to reserve for my support. You throw yourself at me.
I'm not sure if I should. I don't think I want you to think of me in terms of sex. I don't know if I want anyone to.
How do you want me to see you?
As a person? Would that be so much to ask?
Wow, ese último está duro. Se volvió because I wanted some fun with this. I care about you.
Really?
We can be together without sleeping together for as long as you need.
Why, that almost sounds like a challenge. Honestly, I have no idea what we're doing. Or what comes next. But I know that this is nice.
No. Yes, that is nice. Wait.
Oakfather preserve you.
Well, I met a peer of yours, Jahira. Do you know her?
Only by reputation. She was present when we marched against Ketheric Thorm, but on the far end of the battle lines from where I fought. And in the chaos that ensued, well, our forces were scattered. I led some to safety, but never learned of her fate. I'm glad to hear she survived. Though in truth, I should not be surprised. She was always said to be formidable and cunning. I could have learned much from her, no doubt.
You seem to admire her greatly.
There is much to admire, judging by the stories. I cannot help but wonder how she would have handled some of the challenges I faced as Archdruid. Defended the Grove, Korga, the Shadow Druids. At least now we can benefit from her presence, and perhaps work to a common goal.
Sí, a ella nunca le habría pasado eso de que se le colaran neonazis en su grupo. Or maybe sí, I don't know. Okay. Druidas. What happened before, when the Shadow Curse was unleashed?
Druids and Harpers joined together to put a stop to Ketheric Thorm. We marched on Moonrise, and after much fighting, we prevailed. Even in defeat, though, Ketheric turned to Shah. Not long after we sealed him away in his tomb, the Shadow Curse took hold. No one had seen the likes of it before. No one knew how to react. Then it started to claim all those within its reach. Those who had survived the battles now fell to the shadows, became part of the shadows. And worst of all, I lost contact with Thaniel. I wanted to try and find him, but we couldn't stay. We would have all succumbed. When the Archdruid of the Grove, my predecessor, was seized by the curse, I had to lead the survivors to safety. That was my first day as Archdruid. An inauspicious beginning.
That's in the past. Faced the girls and rescued Thaniel from the Shadowfell.
You're right. But the work is not yet done. Not while Ketheric Thorm still draws breath.
You spent all these years fighting the Shadow Curse. What happens once it's lifted?
Honestly, I never thought I'd make it that far. But the Absolute is a threat to all, and I promised I'd help you with your parasite. So, I'll remain with you. If you'll have me, that is.
You'll make a decent workhorse. Scum doesn't hold itself around each day.
I'll help however you wish.
Okay. Pero... Ah. Ajá.
The druid Halsin spoke to me while I was sleeping. He spoke of you. Said that you fought shadow and spite to restore me. 100 years of sickness almost ended. I feel every root that riddles the earth beginning to unfold. But there is one anchor, still holding the shadows in place. The soul that brought it into being, for the land to heal. Ketheric Thorm must die.
Fine. Ok. Ok, vamos a hacer cambios en el equipo. Sorry.
It's about time Halsin actually stepped up and joined us properly. He's certainly been taking up space at camp for long enough.
Telling me.
It seems like you have ample company already. You'll need to figure out who you can live without before I can join.
Halsin can step aside.
Lead the way then.
In Minthara.
You wish to consult me?
I wish so much more, mujer, pero bueno. You're a fellow paladin. What's the nature of your oath?
I took up my oath long ago, when I swore bloody vengeance against any who defied Lolth. Now, I myself have sinned against the Spider Queen. Though my faith is shattered, my oath endures. I am sworn to destroy all those who serve the Absolute.
Oh, the vengeance. Good. It is a noble purpose.
It is not noble, it is necessary. If we do not destroy the cultists, they will destroy everything. We are all that stands between this world and annihilation.
Do you remember all that you did in the Absolute's name?
I was the Absolute's dagger. I remember every throat that it held me to, and every drop of blood it forced me to spill. I take no responsibility for the lives I took. I did nothing in the Absolute's name. I was merely a weapon that it wielded.
I lost control of myself before. I hate it.
You have my sympathy. The tadpole, the Absolute. They work together like a drug. I did not feel I was compelled to act against my will. I felt ecstatic to serve. Every action seemed a deliberate choice. The best choice. Even though I could no more have resisted its commands than flesh can resist decay. Even rational minds like ours cannot reject such a powerful influence. The Absolute can make the impossible seem inevitable.
I'm curious to hear your thoughts about her companions.
A disparate collection of vagabonds and strays.
Stray.
Did you have anyone particular in mind?
I'm curious what you think of Shadowheart.
She is tolerable, but her faith in the Lady of Loss is poisonous.
What do you have against Shah?
The Night Singer has some admirable qualities. far more than her insipid sister. But her followers are repressed. Take the child Shadowheart. She does not even know who she is, but still manages to pity herself. The very concept of Sharan worship is self-indulgent. They would have you think every whispered word and hidden thought is of value, but it is not so. I have performed 1,000 interrogations, squeezing out the most guarded secrets held in heart, mind, and soul. I can tell you this. When the trivial parts have been whittled away and I have sifted through what remains, in most cases, a person amounts to nothing at all.
Oh. What do you make of Astarion?
He's been deprived of freedom and strong blood for so long that he is addicted to both. While those addictions have their hold on him, he is still a slave.
Are you worried he'll drink your blood?
No. He is well aware that I would exsanguinate him entirely if he flashed his fangs at me.
There is no slave. He's free of Cazador.
Free? What purpose does he have that does not involve his master? He fears him, he hates him, he dreams of him, and he will either kill him or die trying. Astarion is no more free of Cazador than you or I are free of our tadpoles. He will only be free when Cazador is dead. And that is as it should be. When the time comes, we must hope that he does not only take Cazador's long life, but the power that has sustained him as well.
How do you and Lysel get along?
I have encountered few Githyanki in my life. Those that I did were raiders. They croaked out pleas for mercy in their alien tongue as they died. Meeting Lysel makes me wish I knew more of their culture.
Why did I ask Lysel to educate you?
I did. She told me that she has nothing to teach that cannot be learned through observation of her prowess in combat. Perhaps she is right. She certainly cuts a striking figure in battle. There is a precision to her ferocity that I admire.
I'm not sure any of us will ever understand her.
I think I am beginning to. In spite of her youth, there is a patience and precision in Lysel's thoughts and actions that I admire. Those qualities will strengthen as she matures.
I shit them so hard. Fuck. Any thoughts on Will?
He is exceedingly self-righteous. Amusing, considering he bound himself to a devil.
Oh no? Sometimes you need to get your hands dirty to do the right thing.
Will doesn't just have blood and dirt on his hands. He has stains on his soul. Those last more than a lifetime. It is as it should be. Purity of soul and deed will not help us to survive the Absolute. I would rather be allied with a warlock than the spoiled son of a noble who has more experience with diplomats than devils.
True. You and Karlach seem to be friendly.
I have never known anyone so ferocious and unassailable in battle, and yet so fragile and impermanent in their very being. I often think of mortality as a curse. In time, all that I am and all that I have known and learned will be lost. In time, our cities will be dust. Karlach does not seem to have such anxieties. Perhaps because she cannot afford to. She exists in the moment, and she will burn out and be gone in a moment. There is something very beautiful about that.
I'd like you to join me.
Your party is full. Did you think I would not notice?
Take Carla's place.
Indeed. Ready when you are.
Ok.
Awaiting orders.
Esto va a tomarnos un tiempo. Ok, terminamos con Minthara. Y... quiero hacer un cambio en build.
I don't believe it. They can't be.
Breathe, child. Resist not the winds of change. Let them carry thee.
No.
Listen. Dost thou not hear it? Where creation meets ruin, where morning meets midnight, the root of all being. Balance.
They're dead. I can't. Balance.
Your very soul is tangled in shadow. Arabella's magic, wild as cursed briar. Her talent is now yours too.
Oh, mira tú.
The girl must learn the ways of the arcane, but she shan't remain here.
Where will she go then?
The weave knows her purpose. It will guide her plainly, if she listens. Arabella holds a power beyond reckoning, that of the decaying forest and the seedling that bore it. But it is unbalanced. Her yoke is already heavy. If she walks thy path, it will surely break.
Híjole, perdón.
Arabella will depart once thou dost leave these accursed lands. She will find her way safely. Thus, it is fated.
Bowman, you're making me leave.
Fear not, girl. Abandon not the weave, and it shall not abandon thee.
I'm not going to make you go away.
Thou must.
Oh, perdón.
You feel grief fade as if it were your own. There is a lightness in her now, veiling the power within, soothing it.
Is that my future? Is that why they died?
It is.
It's wonderful. Thank you, Bowman, for being nice. If there are people like you around, perhaps everything will be all right.
Girl, the Dark Woods. And the Durge. Literalmente soy la peor persona alive. No, hay peores, sí. Hay peores. Whee. Ok. ¿Qué vamos a hacer? Ah, ya me acordé qué vamos a hacer. Let's go back. No, yo iba a hacer otra cosa antes, por eso me había acercado. Por eso me había acercado a Withers. Ya de ahí vuelvo.
Thou hast now a bosom companion.
Oh?
Take care that thou art not distracted on thy quest, seeking the comforts of the flesh.
This isn't about flesh, it's about companionship.
Recall that in time, all becomes dust and bone.
I Bueno, ok, ahora sí.
Thy wheel of fate turns ever to the dark. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Can you help me change my class? Vamos a arreglar puntos.
As thou desire.
Ya, ahora sí. De vuelta al mapa. ¿Oh? ¿Oh? ¿Dónde estábamos? ¿Dónde quedamos? Acá. Bueno, mientras andemos con Minthara no vamos a poder volver a Moonrise. Pensando. Oh, cierto. Me faltaba. Sí. Ahora esperemos. Eso.
Horrific display! There is no red deeper than a Sharon's blood!
True. Por acá había una subida, creo. ¿Dónde estaba? ¿Acá? Esa. O irnos por el techo. Wait. Nunca sacamos las cosas que están acá arriba. ¿Estarían? No.
A crooked touch.
A crooked touch. No hay mucho por acá, creo. Acá hay otra. Not bad. Not good. Not bad. Creo que por acá había como un ascensor. Oh. Whoa. What the? Por acá. Acá. Okay. Encontramos hartas cosas. Uy. Estoy como con tos todavía. ¿Es una gárgola? ¿Qué gárgolas en el hospital?
Let's move.
Choices. Okay. Quick save. Waypoint. Huh? Oh.
Our hero thought but of treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark he went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which he himself fed.
Oh, verdad, falta Carla. Cuando Carla que está en la parte es así como spooky. Lo que me da risa es que bueno, está de muy machucado. Y no se ha dado cuenta que Minthara anda con su armadura. Good. How long have you been standing around practicing that little recital? You know, he's into musicals now.
Until it was perfect. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead.
So you expect me to turn and walk away?
Don't be absurd. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering.
Good.
But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role.
Just cut to the chase, will you?
I already did.
No,
If,
didn't.
through the dark, you go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed.
Spell it out.
Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action.
You're still only telling me half of what you really know. I can tell. Ooh. Oh.
This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark. Or misplace its head, perhaps. I should not relish its reacquaintance. Let's leave it at that.
Sounds like an acquaintance I like to make, actually.
Listen here, Pipsqueak. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede. And don't think I've forgotten your tale, Astarion. When the beast is dead, I'll consider that payment enough to translate those scars of yours.
A fairer deal than I expected.
You wound me, Spawn. I always deal fairly. And we'll close this particular deal soon enough. Vanquish the beast, and all will be revealed.
La 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 la.
God, you're beautiful.
I know. You're really going to trust that devil to keep his word if we kill this orphan?
I'd trust a devil over a vampire any day. I think he likes us.
Bells will take everything they can get, and more besides.
Fret not. My soul is quite safe. I am not about to swap one master for another. Even though he's using me, I'm using him too. And what do I care about this orphan's life?
Oh, okay. Minthara?
You wish to consult me?
Oh. Is Ketheric truly invulnerable?
I fought at his side once, shortly after my conversion. Before the battle, he was everything a general should be. A charismatic leader with a brilliant strategic mind. And when the fighting began, he led his troops from the front and cut through the enemy like a scythe through stalks. Blows and arrows rained down on him, and before long, his face was a mask of blood. But he did not fall. He did not even falter. When we won the day, Ketheric's armor was bent and shattered, but his flesh was unmarked.
How is that possible?
I have lived long enough to know that few things are impossible in this world. Ketheric's power is a rare thing, though. I have never seen its like. The necromancer Balthazar is Ketheric's chief advisor. One who has mastery over the dead may well be able to help the living cheat it. He is usually in his laboratory, elbow deep in offal, or clinging to his master's side. If he left Moonrise, his mission must be urgent. We should ransack his chambers and see what secrets he keeps for the great general.
Ok. Ok, ya sacamos esto. Oh.
Graves. Someone had to bury their dead in a hurry. Graves. Someone had to bury their dead.
Dark justiciars who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorm. The dead of the Emerald Enclave. They lay here ever since their war against Ketheric Thorm.
Sigils. Attempts to restrain Lady Shah's power, perhaps. Failed attempts.
Failed attempts. Here we go.